So, America wants to keep arguing that there's nothing wrong with the gun laws. They want to keep blaming everything else. Things like kids are coming from broken homes, people are stressed, a lot of people with depression, or, kids are playing video games that are violent and they're getting ideas from that. But guess what? You can't take a copy of Grand Theft Auto 5 to school and start blasting people with it. That's the big difference there. Here's another thing. Okay, I'm not against people's rights to bear arms. I'm not against people's rights to own a gun. But here's the thing that people need to start realizing. You need better regulations. The fact that it's so easy to get one, the fact that, any Tom, Dick, and Harry can get a gun, the fact that a kid can go to a gun show and tell Old Man Jenkins that he wants to get into a hobby of gun collection, and Old Man Jenkins smiles and is all excited because he's helping a kid exercise his Second Amendment right. And then little Billy goes with the rifle that he just bought yesterday from Old Man Jenkins, and he practices his hobby all night, right? His new hobby is shooting up a school. But, it's not an issue whatsoever. There's no problems with guns. The problems are with the fact that these kids are coming from broken homes, right? It's the problems are the fact that they're playing Grand Theft Auto 5. It has nothing to do with your loose-ass gun restrictions. It has nothing to the fact that little Billy's dad has an assault rifle on a gun rack in his living room at all times, fully loaded, and that with the safety off, and that little Billy grabbed it when you were sleeping because you don't give a crap about him, and you make him walk to school so you don't pay attention. And by the time you wake up and notice that your rifle's missing off the wall, you're already getting an emergency alert that he just shot up the school. And he's now dead after the cops blasted him and after he took out all his classmates. But there's no problems with your gun laws. Australia had one shooting. One. Guess what happened? They banned guns. Never had a shooting since. I'm not saying that there's no gun violence over in Australia, but it's not like the States. No country is like the States. The fact that you guys have almost 300 active shootings per year, and then it goes like 280. It's like 280 something or whatever, and then right below it is 8. And you want to tell me that there's no problems? Look, I'm not saying that you need to give up your guns. I'm saying that you need better regulations. I'm saying that not every dumbass should be able to own one. Yes, guns don't kill people. People kill people. But guess what? If the people have easy access to those guns, if the unhinged people can easily get access to a gun and go and shoot up the city block, isn't that a problem? If a kid can go shoot up a school, isn't that a problem? You don't see kids here with taking guns to school because it's that hard to get one. And you can argue that, well, if you make guns illegal, you'll just criminals will still have them. Guess how a lot of the criminals get guns? From people that have already legally obtained them. There's so many guns in the States that all a criminal has to do is break into someone's vehicle, break into their house when the person's not around, and just collect up all the guns that they have sitting there. They're already loaded. That's the problem, right? I like guns, too. But you know what I'd like to do? Go to a range and shoot targets. Here in Canada, you have to go through proper training. Okay? You have to have proper licensing to own them. And you can't just walk down the street with a gun in your holster on your hip and just pull it out whenever you want. No, it's not that freaking easy. If you tried to walk down the street here in Canada with a gun and holster, you'd be arrested and taken to jail. So, while I do agree that you should be allowed to have them, the other thing is they need to change the laws. Because clearly there's a problem. Because clearly way too many people have guns that shouldn't have them. Come on, seriously now, think to yourself for a second. Just think about it. Anyways, this has been one of my longer videos. I found it too hard to keep it to 3 minutes because I just wanted to go, there was way too much to go over. But seriously, because the fact that every other country doesn't have a problem, even some of the most violent countries in the world don't have as much gun violence as the States.